This pleasant university city on the River Aire offers great shopping in its historic downtown area and has a number of interesting museums and art galleries. Leeds also has a long-established tradition of industry, especially textiles, and its primary importance is as West Yorkshire's commercial and financial centre. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 rated tourist attractions in Leeds. And just wait till you see the top 2 that we're going to be showing in this video, something you would never even have thought of, so make sure you watch till the end. Now, before we begin, you can help support our channel by becoming a member of this channel. Press the join button below. This will help us to bring you more awesome travel videos. So now if you're ready, let's cut to the chase. At 10, Thackray Medical Museum. The interesting and recently renovated Thackray Medical Museum is well worth checking out. Located next to St James's University Hospital, this fascinating museum has a collection of 20,000 medical artefacts and displays the development of medicine through the ages. Displays include an authentic reproduction of a slum area of Leeds during Victorian times, including the sights, sounds and, well yes, even smells that would have permeated such neighbourhoods. Other exhibits deal with areas of healthcare and surgery, as well as childbirth. A cafe and shop are located on the premises. And 9. Temple Newsam House. Temple Newsam House, a magnificent 40-room Tudor Jacobean mansion, is a must-see when in Leeds. Set in a sprawling 900-acre park on the city's outskirts, it's famous as the birthplace of Lord Darnley, the husband of Mary Queen of Scots. Interior highlights include a variety of old master paintings, as well as furniture by Thomas Chippendale and collections of Leeds creamware and silver. Exterior highlights include the beautifully manicured grounds with their marvellous rose bushes and rhododendrons, as well as one of the largest working rare breeds farms in Europe. A cafe serving afternoon tea and other offerings is located on site. At 8, Leeds Industrial Museum at Armley Mills. Just 2 miles west of Leeds city centre on Canal Road is the former Armley Mills. Once the world's largest woolen mills, this huge building is now home to the excellent Leeds Industrial Museum. The museum presents the fascinating history of wool production in Yorkshire from the 18th century onwards, as well as exhibits concerning the manufacturing of textiles and clothing, printing, engineering and locomotives. While there, spend a little time exploring the nearby Leeds and Liverpool Canal, which links these two important industrial cities. Stretching 127 miles and even crossing the Pennines, this remarkable feat of engineering encompasses some 91 locks on its main line. The Thwaite Mill, a carefully restored watermill in nearby Stourton, is also worth visiting. At 7, Harewood House. Harewood House, seat of the Earl of Harewood, is a magnificent Georgian country house that took 30 years to build and was completed in 1771. Just 8 miles north of Leeds, this spectacular home has interiors designed by Robert Adam and includes fine wall and ceiling paintings by Angelica Kaufmann and furniture by renowned English furniture maker Thomas Chippendale. As well as an outstanding collection of porcelain, it has a large number of valuable works by the likes of Reynolds, Gainsborough and El Greco. Outside, the grounds include a beautiful landscape designed by Capability Brown, with a 32-acre lake, a bird garden and the remains of a 12th century castle. For a truly memorable stay, book into one of the estate's self-catering cottages, all within easy walking distance of the main house. Next up at 6, it's Leeds Corn Exchange. One of only 3 such structures surviving in the UK, the Grade 1 listed Leeds Corn Exchange is considered one of England's finest Victorian-era buildings. Designed by Cuthbert Broderick and completed in 1864, the building is now home to an eclectic variety of independent boutique shops, galleries and cafes. Now at 5, St John the Evangelist's Church. The finest of Leeds' many lovely churches, and also the city's oldest, is St John's in New Briggate. Built in 1634, its interior is notable for having 2 naves, as well as an original Renaissance rood screen, pulpit and stalls. Other religious sites worth visiting in Leeds include St Anne's Cathedral, the Roman Catholic Cathedral in Cookridge Street, built in 1904, and the Georgian Church of Holy Trinity on the riverbank in Boar Lane, built in 1727. Also check out the parish church of St Peter at Leeds. Perhaps better known as Leeds Minster, this medieval church was rebuilt in 1841 and is the city's oldest parish church. At 4, the Royal Armouries Museum, Leeds. In the city's dock area, the Royal Armouries Museum is home to Britain's national collection of arms and armour. Boasting more than 8,500 objects on display in 6 impressive galleries, the museum covers some 3,000 years of armour and weaponry from across the globe. Highlights include the Tournament Gallery, showcasing the splendour and brutality of medieval jousting tournaments. It's also where you'll find the full-body armour worn by Henry VIII, and the impressive Oriental Gallery with its many fine examples of arms and armour from Africa and Asia. There's even a collection of weapons and swords used in the hit movie The Lord of the Rings. Add live demonstrations and stunning reenactments to the mix, and this museum is a must-see. A cafe and shop are located on the premises. Next up at 3, Briggate. The Briggate area is famous for its historic shopping arcades, many of them of architectural significance. Those to explore include Grand Arcade, built in 1897 and home to a number of small boutique shops, and Thornton's Arcade, completed in 1878 and notable for its clock with 4 life-size figures. Queen's Arcade was opened in 1889 and is home to high-end designer and novelty shops, while County Arcade in the Victoria Quarter was completed in 1903 and features marble floors, intricate stonework and elegant iron domes. The jewel in the crown is undoubtedly Queen Victoria Street. Although only arcaded in 1990, it's the largest expanse of stained glass in Europe. Next up at 2, it's the Headrow. The Headrow is a pedestrian-friendly half-mile where many of the city's premier shopping, civic and cultural attractions are found. Perhaps the most notable building here is Leeds Town Hall. Opened in 1858, it served as the template for countless civic buildings across Britain and its empire. Occasional tours are given. Headrow leads into Westgate, Eastgate and Quarry Hill, which also host important cultural attractions. These include the West Yorkshire Playhouse, the biggest production theatre outside London, and the Grade 2 listed Leeds City Varieties, the oldest music hall in the world. Another theatrical landmark is the Grand Theatre, an opera house that serves as home to Opera North. And finally, at number 1, Civic Quarter. The hub of Leeds' Civic Quarter is the pedestrian area known as City Square, famous for its numerous statues. These include figures of the Black Prince and inventor James Watt. Nearby is Joseph Priestley Church, as well as the spectacular Town Hall, consecrated in 1858 by Queen Victoria. A lovely Corinthian colonnade adorns its front, dominated by a 200-foot tall clock tower, and its ornate Victoria Hall is used frequently for concerts. In Victoria Square, Leeds Art Gallery is a must for art lovers. Its superb collection of works by British artists include 750 paintings by J.S. Cotman, as well as works by Constable and Gainsborough, together with Italian and French masters such as Courbet, Renoir and Signac. The Henry Moore Sculpture Galleries contain works by the artist and his contemporaries Jacob Epstein and Barbara Hepworth. Finally, be sure to visit Millennium Square, a focal point for theatrical performances and concerts. The square is also the location of Leeds City Museum, with its excellent departments of geology, zoology, ethnology and archaeology. A lot of ologies. Another important city structure is Leeds Civic Hall, with its owl-decorated towers, the heraldic emblem of the city. And there you have the top 10 rated tourist attractions in Leeds. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Check out more videos on England in our English travel guide playlist. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. See you next time.